Okay, and we're live. Hell of a day. Let's begin chapter 2. That was with, that was with the laughter. uh, I guess I'll use file. I can't. So I have to use this. Oh wait, no, that's right, because it's continuing from chapter 1. Duh. Wow. Chris. Oh, Chris? Chris, honey, are you awake? Wait. Uh, a knife? No. Chris, did you eat all of the pie? It is your knife in this empty tin, is it not? She just face palmed really loudly. Oh, Chris. Am I going to have to lock the oven again? Well, hurry out of bed. It is time for school. Yeah, I'm still curious about the stain over there. And now I know what that cage is for, because Chris likes to rip out their heart at night and throw it in the cage. Still question why he does that. It's what they call you. Ha, okay. Funny. Oh, I can go in here now. Now you have time to wash your hands. Toilet. Shit. Yes. You flushed the toilet. It's good to conserve water. Okay. On the shower ledge, there's a small container of apple-scented shampoo. Gallon-sized container of pet shampoo. Oh. It's because her being monster species, she's pretty much part animal. Photo on the fridge. It's of you, your mother, and your brother. Trash can, somehow it's emitting a pleasant floral scent. Yeah, that's because that's where she throws out the flower. Self. Well, shall we go? Oh, it's just straight to school this time. Chris, there you are. And Susie showed up before you. Hey, Chris. If I knew you were gonna be late, I wouldn't have show up on time. Susie, please don't kick your desk. Treat school property like you would treat a purse, like you would treat people. I don't think you should tell her that. Okay. Next time I'll aim for the vitals. Interesting laugh. That's not what I... In any case, good morning, class. We have a lot to go over today. First, we're starting the reading from page 142. Any volunteers? I guess I could read the... Trouble yourself not, Noel. I will valiantly take this blow of humiliation. I really don't like this guy. He's so cocky. That's okay. I can... Ahem. Page 142. Hello. You look much better. Yeah, I am actually feeling a lot better now that, like, I don't have to worry about the second vaccination's effects anymore, because last week I was just completely out of it. It was not fun at all. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Times are pretty good, times are pretty bad. Mediocre times, iffy times, so-so times. Listening to this, your eyes begin to close automatically. Have a nice day, everyone. And please remember your group projects. Oh no, we fell asleep and we don't know what the group project is! Oh, Chris? Are you okay? You're, sleeping all class. Don't worry, I'm not mad. Just concerned. Usually you only sleep through the start. Good luck and rest well tonight, okay? Damn it, Chris, not again! Oh no. Could you at least tell me what the project was? Was it about these flowers? Bunch of roses. Can you tell me, please? Chris, this whole partner thing, you didn't lose sleep over it, did you? I mean, I wouldn't say, like, being Susie's partner was the problem. I'd say my sleep quality increased. Yes, that's, good, I think? Or maybe you were just staying up late talking to Azrael online again? Ah, wait. Can't do that. Right. I hope the internet gets fixed soon. I don't want to revert into my primal form. Oh no. Well, look who it is. The school zombie. Oh, weird. I thought, no, Candace was in this room. Oh, Susie, please tell me you're not gonna do another threaten to bite my face off. You were sleeping like a corpse all class. Heh, what's the matter? Had trouble going Betty by last night? Heh. Me too, Chris! Like, I could sleep after yesterday. Just waiting for today felt like years. Did all that stuff really happen? Candace ball fit in your... Candace ball fit in your mouth. Really, Candy? Welcome to the stream, you two. How's your days going, Candy and Clip Clap? Answer, Razai, everyone, are they still... Look. You've been wondering the same thing, right? I mean, yeah, Ralsei's become one of my favorite characters, especially since I mainly like playing as casters in RPG games. Casters can be very fun. Sometimes they can be annoyingly tough to play. Like the Black Mage from Final Fantasy XIV can be a little stressful to play because it's a lot of rotations. But when you get the rotation down, it's actually very easy and you can do so much. Great, good, beaten Sound Mine yesterday. Never heard of Sound Mine. You've been wondering the same thing, right? Come on already! Okay. She just grabs and drags me off. Alright, Chris. This is it. Moment of truth. Everything we've been waiting for is just behind this. If we, open this and there's nothing inside, will, we still be... Screw it! Let's just open it already! Susie? Yeah? I like how she just freezes from opening the door like you see in anime. She just... Horror game came out recently. It has music by the Living Tombstone. Ah, cool! Hello! Hey! What the hell are you doing here? Sorry to bother you, but, Birdley and I were going to the library to do some research for our group projects, and if it's okay, would you want to come too? Oh, Chris, you could come too, I mean. Wow, love how she includes us after asking Susie. Noel likes Susie, it's obvious. I mean... We're like, busy with, Chris, help me out here! What did we say? Hanging out alone in the closet? You know, just chilling out alone in the closet. Just two friends, chilling, out in the closet, like normal. Touching brooms and stuff. Gay but great. Well, I mean, Susie's a female. Susie's a female, not a male. And the character that we're playing is a male. That wouldn't be gay. Unless you're happy. Because gay means happy, too. Oh. Well, that sounds, just... Have fun, you two. Be at the library. Chris, if you could bring her by later, it would mean a lot to me. Actually, wait a second. Susie, I have something for you. Ooh. Okay, see you, bye! It's a lunchbox? Full of chalk? Clip means Noel and Susie. Oh, okay. I thought it was about, like, my character's answer about chilling in the closet, touching brooms and stuff. She had chalk the whole time? And didn't give it to Alphys? What the hell, Chris? Here, you hold on to this. Got the chalk. Oh, great. Give me a lunchbox full of chalk. You expect me to become you and start eating chalk? Wait, Chris. What the hell was that? Why would Noelle ask me to do homework with her? Well, don't forget, you'd be stuck with Birdly, too. Death Wish much? Does she want to fail? Wait a second. Chris? Did you notice how nervous she was? And, like, blushing and stuff? This is the best chapter so far till the other chapters come out. I ship Noelle and Susie. Chris? You don't think she's onto our secret identities? It's not that, Susie. You know, this dark world stuff. Damn, we gotta keep this under wraps, Chris. This is our thing, you know? Anyway, enough waiting already, right? Let's go. Oh wow, it actually worked. I was expecting them to, like, jump through the doors and face plant into the walls of the closet. I like how he just turned into balls like it was playing Sonic the Hedgehog. I was expecting, like, Sonic sounds just... That would have been funny. Oh, okay, there we go. Crap, I forgot. How do I sprint again? There we go, X. Woo! One of these buildings have people in them now. We are. Hey, Rouse! And this time you're showing your identity 24/7. What's weird is you have green glasses, but in the picture you have black glasses. I feel like they should fix that. Chris, Susie. It's been ever so long. Yeah. It's been, what, eh? Oh, that is short, isn't it? It's just that I've never had friends before. So I've never waited so long to see them again, either. Fine. Guess we'll try not to let you die of loneliness. I bet Lancer wants to see us too, right? Tell me, is Susie purple in her little talk portrait thing? No, she's not purple in it. Like, I know that before Rouse showed us their identity, it showed the green of their hat and all that in the portrait with their black and the green glasses and all that. But now they're, like, showing as black, but the rest of her face is white. Well, rest of her face is colored in her portrait. Hey, wait a sec. Where is Lancer? Where is everybody? Yeah, like, see, her face portrait, she's colored in, but her glasses are black, where when we didn't see their identity, their fur was black, and they had the green color for their hat, the green glasses, and the scarf. I feel like they should have just kept them all colored in. Worry not, Susie. You'll see them in a moment. Just wait here, alright? Okay. Hey, this better not be some kind of prank or something. Chris, I have something to ask you. I need you to return to the light world. Then go to the old classroom to the east of the closet doors. I still feel like Rouse is a female. They have, like, very thick detail to the lashes on the top of their eyes. I'm gonna say it. Rouse is a female. Inside, gather everything on the ground. This is the part I was confused. And bring it back here, could you? Okay, guess I'm... Right, but nah, it's male? You sure? You sure it's male? It feels like it's a female because of the big detail in the lashes. How the hell do I get in there if it's locked? Oh, there must be a key. I gotta find a key. Oh, no. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's east. That was west. They say he a lot. Yeah, but I think that was also in the first chapter because we didn't know their identity. I mean, I don't know. It's my first time playing chapter 2, so I don't know. Oh, and turned it into a giant dusty ball. Yeah, and I also have it balanced on my head now. Well then. Go down? What do I need to go down for? And how is Chris doing? They're great, Tori. One of my favorite students. And a real star. Oh, how wonderful. They have not been up to anything strange. No, they've been... They're normal. Well, that is relieving. I have just been a little concerned lately. Just lately? You take it easy to it. I'm always cheering you on, alright? Thanks? Ah. Back and I go, then. Transform! Oh, and the stuff on my head just dissipated. Hey, Chris, so where is Every? Guess who's back, clowns? Wait, so... all the people are linked to all of the stuff inside that room? I figured there was something about all that stuff on the floor that related to the world. Lancer! Hey Chris, don't know what you did, but hell yeah. All I did was bring junk on the floor into the world. Everyone's here. But, what happened to, Lancer's castle? All gone. Gone? Right. When Chris sealed the fountain, that dark world disappeared. And turned back into a normal classroom. So that means beating this world, the West Wing classroom will unlock. Curious. So, where's Lancer gonna live? Now, what? Don't worry, Susie. We'll conquer Ral's Ice Castle as our own. Chris, as you bring Dark World's denizens back here, the power of our fountain will transform this town more and more. From now on, the enemies we spare will be recruited to our town. So let's keep sparing enemies, okay? Anyhow, why don't we all have a look around? We can head north towards the castle. I have a special surprise to show you there. Not if I surprise myself first! Last one there is a fresh and fragrant egg! That's a Come on, Chris. You gonna let him beat us? Well, I mean, I want to see what everyone's doing in this town first. Especially this guy. Ah, thou hast transplanted us to thine castle town. And truly a magnificent town of castles it art. But ho! Something art lacking in feeleth. Couldn't thou guys perhaps bring in an evil ruler or something? Nah. Oh wait, how do I get over there? Oh, here we go. I want to see this one. Seems like Kathy likes this play. Hopes you'll like it too. I think I'll like it. What? Wait, he's supposed to have gone... Okay, he's very quick. Ho-ho! I am Chef Lancer! Try my delicious hand-formed cookies. They are free for a price. What's the price? $0! Sure. I know. I now pronounce you Cookie and Wife. Lancer cookie was added to your storage. Oh, thanks for the cookie. Well, welcome to Top Bakery. I am this bakery's Smith Malleus. I do not know what any of these strange tools are for, but using my skills, I can fuse items to create new ones. Okay, so he can fuse items now. Good journey, my friends. So he can fuse instead of fix items. What are you guys doing? Thanks to you, Commander, we've been liberated. I hereby declare today's National Ham Sandwich Day of Independence. This guy always seems like he's enjoying life more than me. Maybe it's because he's a higher level. Maybe! Oh-ho! Welcome to Eric Town. Hey, my name's Eric. Or so I heard it's called. Huh. Okay. Wow, our house is a dojo? Makes me wanna fight. Can we go to sleep? Oh, so it actually, like, helps us know, like, who's talking by showing the faces on the top. Well, kind of. They're making the same facial expression, in the world, but it shows different faces talking. I feel like they should have made it where, like, each face has its own expression to help you understand which is saying what. Hey, boss. Boss. Yeah, I'm so glad to have a nice boss. I could shed a tear. But I won't. I'm on the job. I'll cry at home. With the kids. Boss, you're strong, but there's always time to learn. The next step after tutorials is training. Me and the boys got you together a dojo. I had a horrible pause right there. Complete our battle challenges and get some fabulous prizes. Meanwhile, might get a little bit tougher. We're gonna make you the strongest boss. Sure. Jigsaw Joe. Face challenge. Learn how to spare like a champ. Sure. Boss? You can act and spare on the same turn. If you know Chris's act will give an enemy 100% mercy, spare them the same turn with Susie or Rousey. Oh, okay. Shave. There. And you shave Jigsaw Joe's stubble. Susie spared Jigsaw Joe. Oh, boss, you're sparing me? Wait a second. I got something else to remind you of. Boss, it works the same with making an enemy tired. If an act will make an enemy tired, use Rousey's Pacify right away. Okay. Sleepy story? Let's see. Pacify. Boom! Susie told the enemy a bedtime story about beating them up. The enemy became tired. As I cast Pacify. You did it, boss! If you can manage to spare enemies right away, battles will go a lot faster. That's all. Oh, okay, that was easy. As promised, here's your reward. Receive Joe's life savings $1. Might as well do the other ones. $100. Get 100% TP without getting hit. You can do it, boss. Okay. Praise. Ah, dang it. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Ah, dang, it's so fast! Morty! Morty! Look out, you crazy cat! Okay. Yeah, did it! $800. Last challenge. Morty, get in here. We need you to hold a bottle of pure acid. Clover rematch. Oh no. Okay. This is a topic that Clover likes. Number 3! That's right. Not bad. It's okay. No. Sports. Ooh. Three? Hey, nice. Ah, dang it. Okay. Tree. Ah! Hey, got a club sandwich. This. I'm Battle Masters. Ask me about battles. What's the hole? We reached our monthly funding goal. Now talk about our hole. It was dark, filled with darker followers. Fed from subscription by our followers. Working hard, no bank, no lender. Received 1 unit of legal tender. Thanks for donating. Okay. Finally, a dojo for people that are normal shaped. I will train myself for the tournament. Hehehe. Looks like fighting wasn't in the cards for us. Lucky for you, just hope you don't meet my friends. Okay. Cafe? Oh, little bunny! It's a clean start for us here. Tsukiri. Oh, so you work at the cafe. I would have figured you'd work at the bakery. Mamma mia, I wanted to run the bakery, but someone is already working there. A cafe that serves pastries? What a disgrace. What sort of humiliating thing will happen next? Tech recruits a prize? What? Wait, so I could get, like, people to fight with me? Really? Ah! Wait, so what about the prize thing? Amoeba, you returned my cake to me. Moi, I will never forget your kindness. Every day, I will give you dizzying flavors. Today, the flavors will become stronger. That's the power of Baker's arms. You got spin cake. Hey boss, I'll have a dark candy starfright. It was great to be here with my best friend Hathy. Lemonade, please? Hathy seems fine. Clover is a girl. No, you place them and talk to them. It's nice. Oh. Huh. Okay. And the shop guy's here. What are you doing here? Bow bow. I'm just a block. Eee, welcome, travelers. I have a lot of raw room. Amber card. That's a Kirky Club sandwich. Oh, so I have different inventories now. I have items and then I have pocket item. Okay. So we are here now in a new world. And right off the heels of defeating that clown, incredible. Oh, what's that? It seems like he gave something to you? That's right. You must not have noticed it. That crystal. It's nearly invisible, but you've been holding it this whole time. Here, I'll take it off your hands and appraise it. Incredible! To think he had a shadow crystal. Shadow crystals, so called because you can only see their shadow. Call it a premonition, but I get the feeling you may find more. You continue to defeat strong adversaries like him, that is. You can gather more shadow crystals. Bring them here. I'm sure I can stitch together something incredible for you. Okay. Dark candy, a dark burger, amber card, sport. Okay. You have nothing new. See you again, or not. Alright, let's head up to the castle. Oh yeah, and also save to get my health back. Castle Town has transformed from the power of friendship. Built with the power of friendship-based architecture. You'll be the perfect voice actor for this cat. Yeah, I figured I'd give him like a deep, mysterious voice, because if I was like someone wearing like stitched up clothing to make me look like a cat doll, I would probably want to have like a mysterious, deep voice to kind of throw people off. It's a manual. Topic? If you spare or pacify enough enemies of the same type, they will be recruited. Recruits will appear in your town. Wonder what happens if you get them all. Check the area's recruit status and save points. Certain bosses are excluded. Okay. Does like placing them in the town do anything special besides just talk to them? Also, I noticed that now that we have Rousey showing how they look, they always have their hands behind their back now. It's a bit scary moving to it. But as a ball, there's nothing to Sphere except Sphere itself. Nice pun. Hey, that's Rousey's hat. Prince Rousey, I will keep your hat erect until you need it. Well, see in the next chapters. Oh, we'll see in the next chapters. Okay. I feel like the recruits might actually do something. Just wanted to show off your huge house, huh? No, what I want to show you is upstairs. So you want us to go upstairs? What happens if I go downstairs? The floor's living quarters. Go downstairs! You can't stop me! Living quarters for bad guys. Oh. It's violently protecting the jail. We're still behind bars for some reason, but it's okay. We've grown to love this hellish place, where we dress as animals. I can see that too, they have like cat ears on them. We decided to dress as kings. It's cultural exchange. Ah. Hey! Look who it is! Ah, the Lightener. Have you come to humiliate? No. Mr. King, the Lightners returned everyone here safely. If you're willing to reconsider, then... What? Live in a kingdom ruled by you? The Lightner's little patsy? Staying in this cell is far less humiliating. Now, if you will excuse me, my giant hamster wheel is getting cold. I was actually expecting him to be animated to actually go into the hamster wheel. Well, have fun with that. By the way, is my son happy? Like you care? You were gonna throw him off a cliff. Ah, your prejudice made my bluff too effective. I see. Besides, even if I threw him, he would just bounce. My son is a bouncy little pumpkin. Aw, cute. We're done talking to you. I like how they added that in the bottom where like now like other characters have responses. I like that. So it shows that he does love his son, but he needs to learn to like not be a bad. Okay, Rouse. I want to go through that door, but it's not. Door's locked. Yep. Okay. What's this? Oh, and then I forgot. This is where I cook. You cook everything in a giant witch's pot? Of course! Cauldron cooking is very convenient. Here, Chris, Susie, have a cake. The cauldron's a cannon! If we put that thing on wheels and have, like, pivots on the side so we could tilt it, we could turn it into a cauldron cannon! A little thick on the frosting. But that was for sharing. Hey, anyone was free to make an interception. Well, I know Susie's weakness now. It's cake. Oh! Do we have our own rooms? I have a surprise for you two. I made rooms for you in the castle. We have our own room! Oh, yes! I love it. Rooms? So you can stay here whenever you want. I'd be happy. It'd be happy if this place could be like a second home to you. A place that you can go. No matter what's happening outside. Well, we'll take a look. I was about to say, is she gonna shove me out of the way and bolt into her room? Huh. Interesting. Almost looks like the room from my character's world, but this half is missing the brother's half. Birdcage is gone. Now there's dirt. It's some decorative moss. Looks delicious. Why the hell does your room get moss? I don't know. Maybe it's creeping out of your room. Ever thought of that, Susie? It's a wardrobe full of all sorts of different clothes. Wear whatever you want. It's a shelf. All sorts of keepsakes put here. Stand for your manual. I thought you might want to keep it here in case you want to read it. Can I put it in here now? I'd like to get rid of that manual from taking up my... Oh, not in there. Okay, good. Never mind then. Less space taken up for me. It's your bed. Feels incredibly soft. Sleeping on a dream. Wow! Susie, this is your room. I tried to make it something you'd like, but you can put anything else you want in here, too. I really hope you like it. My own room, huh? I guess that's pretty cool. My own room. Like this. How long did it take you to do this? Well, since I last saw you two, Man, you're a real weenie and all that. I think she likes it, Chris. Jealous I got the cool room? Look, Chris. Yeah, sure, you got... Hey, so what's the info on this stuff? Cool, spike bed. Now I can stab myself during the night. Finally some convenience. Damn, there's everything in here. Pine cones, chalk, moss, jars of salsa, pieces of ice, black crumbs from the toaster, jawbreakers. Oh, and like actual food too. That's an odd assortment to have in your fridge! Susie, you didn't get to read the manual, so I put it over here for you. Cool. I'll read it before bed. That'll put me to sleep. It's a clothes drawer full of spiky and dangerous clothing. All the clothes are ripping each other up into shreds. Hell yeah. Jealous, Chris? Sure. Why not? Oh, and Lancer has his own room. Ew. Lancer, you aren't gonna believe how sick my room is. My room is sick as you? Whoa, I want to see. You'll keep digging holes until I reach your room. Oh, I'll keep digging holes until I reach your room. It's got a door, you know. Door? Wow! Peach Boy, you went all out. Ha, I have all the tongues out. So... Hey, Rose, what's up here? Oh, just more rooms. I'm renovating. So is your room up there? Yes. I still haven't dusted it. Yeah, like we need to see your nerdy glasses collection anyway. Okay, well, I saw the rooms. No. So, what do we do now? Feel free to explore the town until you're ready to leave. Ha! Like we're gonna leave now. Right, Chris? Yeah, we actually are gonna leave because we've done everything else. I can't think of anything else to do. Did all the challenges. We don't really have anything to purchase. Especially since my sword that they have here is the same thing that I have equipped. I guess if anything, I could probably get rid of the extra... Yeah, I could get rid of the extra amber card. I don't need that card. Oh. Alright, so I guess that's it. Guess we head out now. Wait, what? There's a down now? What about to the left? The left step... Oh! Hello. What are you doing here? Oh! It's quite a wonderful town, really. Thank you. So, why am I alone here? A bit of self-reflection. I do realize I was quite a coward before. So, I wanted to say, well... I still am! My cards, I cannot handle society. For now, I'll be living at the top of this. When I'm ready to meet society again, I'll be back. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful home. Not. Okay. This. Oh. Hole in the wall. Nothing inside. Okay. Hole in the wall, nothing inside. What's down? Oh. Wait, Chris. We're leaving? We just got here. Man, I don't want to go do our group project. Oh, you two have homework? Well... Susie, Chris, you ought to do it right away. School's important. I like the face Rousey's making. That's like the face I do whenever I get stern with some of my friends. I banish you from this kingdom until you start your project. Fine. I'll do it. Jeez. Susie, don't worry. I'll go and help you, too. Wait, Lancer. Perhaps you shouldn't... Too late! Kind boy! Friendship form! What? Lancer was added to your key items. What? Where'd you go? Don't worry. I just entered your inventory. I'll just be hanging out in Chris's pocket. Don't know what that means, but okay. Fear not, I too shall assisteth. We're good. Ah, right. We, as a team, are good. Rouse became a key item, even though no one wanted that. Alright, enough already, let's get going. I was about to say, is the whole town gonna start shoving themselves in my pocket? Good luck today, Chris. See you soon. Well, damn. Gotta do our project. At least we got a lantern, right? That's it. Where are you? Remember, he's in my pocket! Damn. Guess he skipped out after all, huh? Well, where should we do this? What? Right? Alright. The library we go! The library we go! Hi ho, Mario! The library we go! Woo! Are you bench pressing a car? Damn, I was just directing traffic as normal when a little dog drove one of those toy cars into the middle of the street and started doing donuts. In the chaos, all the cars in town got jammed up. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but ordinary citizens like you gotta get out of here. I've got some heavy lifting to do. Yeah, especially since you're bench pressing a car. Holy crap. Traffic's moving at a snail's pace. I love snails. Could today get any better? I heard a dog was doing donuts, so I sped over here. But I just learned donuts is actually the name of a special. Why is my life stuck in a of doughy disappointment? I don't know. I mean, you got stuck in traps with the spider lady from the first game. Alright, we're here. School. Goddamn. Books. God damn. Crazy about sound. Hey, Chris? Where the hell is he? He seems kind of... Alright, let's just go. We're gonna play space pinball in the computer lab. Huh? That's a Dark World portal. It's like... the inside of the closet? Chris, you don't think this could be... the Dark World? Well, guess this means we can't start our project. Unless... you know, Chris. There's a dark fountain in there. Seal it. It'll turn back into the computer lab, right? What's it gonna be, Chris? We can use the computer at my house. Chris, you're right. Like you said a correct fact. But you made a mistake. Mistake of knowing me. When I see a big pit, all I want to do is jump in. As long as you're with me, I'm dragging you in too. Come on, Chris. Alright, fine! Green! This is new. Huh. Oh, green, it looks like a inside of a computer. Doki! Are those slowly going? The wires. The wires. What about the wires? Oh! Oh! Ah! Okay! The wires are shooting bolts of electricity. Everyone was what? Everyone else has been... What? Save us. She's going to... When I saw this one, I thought in every chapter is gonna be different. I think that is how it's gonna be. I think every chapter is gonna be like a different dark world related to the rooms. Because this is supposed to be the computer room, and everything's all electrical and has like all these lights, like you're inside like either a computer or some like technical world. And in the first one, everything was full of cards and checkers and all sorts of like other game-based thing, because inside the closet was like checkerboards, chessboards, cards, all that. Somebody help me. Somebody please. Noelle? Susie? Cool that you're here. Just... Wait. Get out of here before it's too late. Oh. Noelle! So you're the reason of the weird laughter when I clicked on chapter 2. She's the angels? I don't know what angels you talking about. You talking about this person or are you talking about Noelle? I'm confused on who you're talking about. Noelle. Oh. Hell of a study session. Who the hell are you? Are you Lancer's mom? You look like you could be Lancer's mom. Either that or older sister. I am known as Serial. Number Q5U4EX7YY2E9N. Ah. That's a mouthful of a number. But you foolish children may call me Queen. They legit make a joke on that, her looking like Lancer's mama, but she isn't. Okay, so it's not his mom, but I don't know, there's like such close relation to how they both look. I still feel like this could be either like someone else of his species or maybe his sister, because they look very similar. Like, we're gonna call you Queen. Q5U37 Queen. Well, look, Queen, we're not children. Teens are merely big children, and adults are even bigger children. Would Darkners all count under the same species? I don't know, it really depends, because it's so far the Darkners have all looked similar to Lancer, Lancer's father, and now Queen. I don't know. Doesn't that make you a child too, then? No, I am a computer. Smart. Ah. Sure. Well, thank you for the stimuli, but I must leave now. Goodbye. Wait! Why'd you capture Noelle? I don't think she... Oh. I would have captured you too, but I ran out of cages. Why the capturing? So that she may become a willing peon. Finished chapter 1 and 2 twice. in my quest for world domination. Also, maybe I will make her face into a robot one. What? Why? Seems cool. Well, forget it, dude. Nobody's turning anyone's face into a robot. Could that be a statement of animus dissension? Huh? You wanna fight, loser? Yes! Yes already, yes! Oh, then bye. Wait! A goddamn second! Wonder how long she could keep doing that till her arms tire out. I guess forever. I have no time for such frivolities and would kick your ass. But perhaps someone else could entertain you. Oh. Ooh. Joke's on you, that's her daily workout. Enjoy your assimilation. Oh boy. Oh, they're both tired. And we don't have Rouse either. Great. Toss Chris a free wire. Oh yeah, see. Hey, got one! Or greatly loosened. Whoa! Ah, okay, that was bad. I don't have anyone for healing either. I gotta be careful. Yeah! Ah, dang! You jiggled your body, the wire loosened and turned. Hey, nice! So now it has a recruit thing that pops up. Uh-oh. Okay, that was rather easy to dodge. So, jiggle jiggle, and then spare. Oh yeah! Phew. Nice fighting again after so long. Well, let's go catch up to Queen. What? Or not. They calmed down? Rosie! I just used my pacify spell to put them into sleep mode. Rosie, you're here! Are you gonna be upset with us that we're not doing our project? We were gonna! I felt a dark presence and hurried over. It seems that a new dark fountain has appeared. Rosie, they got Noelle. Damn, what was she thinking messing in our dark world? We don't do something, she might be... Worry not, Susie. All we have to do is seal the fountain. Yeah. Can't be mad about another adventure, right? Come on, Chris. Hero poses. I like Rousey's. Rousey's is just a little happy little fuzzball. Let's go. I like that. I don't think Noelle purposely did this to butt into the Dark World thing. Oh. Oh, cool. Oh. Ooh. I really want to pet him so badly. I like this world. Greenfield extends before you, and in the distance, a city shines brightly. You are filled with the power of a new adventure. Yeah! New adventure, everyone! Chapter 2 is here! Live on stream with Butter Tongsley, Chapter 2! Welcome to Cyber World! Ah! This. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's get into it. Yes, and only a month late. Yeah, I kinda wish I wasn't as late. Oh, wait, can I? Oh yeah, that's right. If I aim it correctly, I could probably be able to hit both of them. Ah, that was a horrible miss. Ooh. Ah, that was bad. Okay. This is gonna be a little hard, because I don't think I can hit both of them. I think I can only hit one. I can pacify one of them, though. Hey, there we go. Now I hit one. He's upset. Ah! Okay, the workshop for the library is really kickoff now. There's some good ones coming out. Oh, so a workshop coming for the library? Glow wrist. Glow wrist was added to your armors. Glow wrist? A tough bracelet made of green wires and studded with sharp glowing spikes. Oh, I know who will like that the most. Whoops. It's tangled. It's already out. It's has been for a bit, but now people starting to be creative. Oh, so... Oh yeah, that's right. That's for Steam, though. I still need to get the Steam version. It's gonna take me a while to get back to my place that I originally am in the Steam version one day. I'll worry about that someday in the future, though. Right now, I'm just sticking with the one that's for the Xbox Game Pass that I got. Oh. What? Oh. Oh, that's creative! I like that! Oh no, not you again. Course. Ha! Oh, that was easy. No! I was hoping to do a full-on spin! Oh, Chris! A free editable Cyberpedia. I'll add an entry. As I wrote an article about losing recruits. Read it? From now on, defeating enemies with violence will make them lost. Lost enemies cannot become recruits ever again. Ooh. But the bonds you break may make you stronger. Okay. Lighteners, I haven't seen any of you recently. If you didn't know, an evil ruler is taking over this world. I don't really like politics, so I have no opinion on this. Okay? Recently, something called Internet is having an outage. Some say it was the secret to Queen's know-how. Since then, it seems like she's become quite extreme. Oh! You wanna fight? SK has crossed your path. Roar or soft voice? I say soft voice. And that was how you talk to a soft voice to the end. There. It's okay, little kitty. Isn't that just how he normally talks? Bless thyself. I think their name is pronounced Task. Wow, they can give quite a bit of TP pretty quick. Okay, so those things can be one-shot suppressed with just using the soft voice. Noelle, honey, become my willing peon and I will free you. All you have to do is hit yes on the peon release form. I'm scared. Oh, have you never signed up for me before? No, it's everything else that's scary. Please abort your sadness, Paul. I told you being a peon will be cool. Noelle. Susie, Chris. Don't worry, we won't let your face get roboticized. That's something they're going to do? Whoops. Thought, you knew that. She looks like an alien. Yeah, from the side she looks like a more humanoid variant of a xenomorph. Oh dear, that was supposed to be a surprise. Oh well. Wait! It is quite troubling. A peon must be willing to assist me in the world's domination. If only she had fellow peons to encourage her. So, like, you guys. Hey, you like doing anything right now? We aren't going to help you. Understood. Mind-changing protocol necessitated. Bleh. What? Interesting shaped butler. What? A giant arcade game? I shall humiliate you at a simple children's diversion. With your self-esteem eradicated, there will be no choice but to serve me. The hell? I've never played this one before. But Chris is quite good at games, aren't they? Oh yeah, Chris, forget you were a nerd. Show her. Okay, thanks for calling me a nerd. Tried to use the arcade machine. You weren't tall or strong enough to use the controls. Self-esteem eradication complete. Running laughing protocol. It's okay, Chris. I'm short too. Chris, wait. I have an idea. Chris, we could combine our powers, then... Look, I'll show you what I've been practicing. Rouse, why'd you do that? Really, Rouse? Did you literally take lessons from Lancer? Magical stool form R. Now we're talking. Alright, Chris, leave it to me. Put your arms out. What? Power Beast Formas! Move your arms and I'll move them with you. Let's go. Ooh. Oh no, Rose, are you okay? Incredible! Your transformation is combining all your weak points. Self-esteem, crushing efficiency, 300% and rising. Commence virtual combat. What? Wait, what? Press Z or X if you dare. Ah! Woo! Yeah! Nope. Yeah! Nope. Yeah! Nope. Yeah! Ow! That's right! Hey, what? That's right! Wow. Okay, that game completely destroyed itself. Heh, thought you could beat us? Regal laughter. Oh my, that was actually quite amusing. You life forms have exceeded my expectations. I will offer you a new, exceedingly benevolent compromise. Assimilate into my cyber army. And there is only a 50% chance I will reprogram your face. Please select your choice. Perish in the chill of absolute destruction. Or flourish under the warm bosom of my hellish reign. So it's either die or bosom. I am... Bosom? You want me to hit bosom? Does everyone want... choose bosom? Okay. I guess we'll go with bosom. Bosom? I like how, Ralze's blushing out. It means titty. We know what it means! We aren't helping you. Understood. Preference settings set to perish. Come on, let's go after her. Okie dokie. Game is wrecked. Filled with the power of video game violence. I'm always filled with that power. I want to go back to the city, but the way is blocked. I'm no country boy. Let me out of Cyberfield. I heard there's a rebel team resisting Queen. So far, all I found are overpriced bagels. Want to buy a bagel? Only $80. No, it's 400. 400! Sure. Got it. Buy 400 bagels, only $80. Do I buy all these bagels? I'm confused. Am I actually gonna get 400 bagels? What do I do with 400 bagels? I don't even know how much health they heal, if they even heal. Hell of a... That is a hell of a deal. If in real life someone could get 400 bagels for just $80... Holy crap, can someone do a calculator of how much one bagel would be if 400 cost $80? I'm so confused. Sure, buy 400 bagels. You were crushed under the weight of 400 bagels and defeated instantly. Not really. You just can't carry that many. Yo, Snicker, it's hard work being Queen's minion, ain't it? Why don't you take a break and grab a snack? Ouch. $5 per bagel. $5 per bagel? Holy crap, that's cheap! Ultra CD bagels only for $100 each. I'm not gonna pay $400! Oh, come on, you can't survive off the air, she breathes. Believe me, I've tried. What? I don't know if I'm supposed to go up, left, right, or down. Can't go that way. Guess I gotta go the other way. Wait, hold on, there's a door here. What's this? Bone door frame. Oh, okay, it's one of those. Wait, no, 20 cents per bagel. Holy crap, 20 cents? People in real life would kill to only have to pay 20 cents for bagels. Who are you? I'm the hacker. I'm going after the blue check marks. Find 3 in the cyber field ahead, and I'll join your city. You just look like the kind of folks who have a cool city. Okay. Find 3 check marks. Ow! Wait. Okay. There's a check over there. Woo! Hero of Vorkron voted in. Hey! Everyone treated the enemy with tender, loving care. All the enemies felt great. No! Why were the pink ones? I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Wait, is this another puzzle? You do it. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. There's a special way to do this, I gotta already tell. Has to start with here. Oh, I see it. You typed, agree to all. Thank you for agreeing to this peon release form. Now you all legally my minions. And I can use your likeness for funny statuses. What if we just don't do what you say? In that case, I would be forced to. Use another guy, probably. Better get started on that, then. Okay, but I'm still going to use your likeness. Okay. Alright, so that's progressing. Oh yeah, let's take care of these guys since these are the last two. Here. Oh no. I was hoping that I could maybe, like, have someone do something, but... Ah! Okay, so the pink ones are bad, too. Alright. Got them fully recruited. Okay, so... Wait, is that progress? I'm gonna try going downward. Ha! Kitty! You know what, let's try roar. Bear follow. Susie roared. The enemies became tired. Who's the king of the jungle now? It's just a cat. Okay, I didn't know that was not gonna... Ah! Ah! Okay. You pet Tusky like that. Oh, okay. Alright, so petting it and using the soft voice makes them vulnerable. Oh, another glow wrist. Let's give this to Rouse. Let me just untangle this. Ah. Ooh. What the? Seems to be stuck. Well, sucks to be that thing. Woohoo, okay. So, wait, what was the point of finishing this thing over here? Is there anything over here? No, it's just a puzzle room. Okay. Heh, good luck figuring out which ride to take. I can already tell which one to take because I see the one with the bubbles. This ride is the right one. Yeah, it's this one. Ooh! Best! Oh, I got a blue check! Nice! Okay, so... little left one? Alrighty. Another one. Okay. Oh! I almost got it. Wait, hold on. Ah! Press A over and over again? Oh, sorry, I didn't... sorry, I didn't see that at the beginning. I would have done that if I saw that sooner. Go to the... Oh crap, I forgot about the hacker! Oh! 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 Go back to the hacker now. Back. No. Dead end. Alright, what's the deal, twerp? Who's a twerp? The name's Sweet. Oh, like... Sweet? Oh, like sweets? Don't tell me you haven't heard of the Sweet Cat and Cakes. Doesn't ring a bell. Guess our act's still a bit underground. Sweet Cat and Cakes, not only are we Cyberfield's best musical trio, we're also the last resistance against the Big Bad Queen and all her crew. And that starts with resisting you. What? We're fighting Queen too. Patton saw you help her kidnap some girl. Hey, Cap. We won't let anyone lay a finger on Mademoiselle's. Except us. That's not the point, Catton. It's like half the point. 60%. 55. We're rebels, not players. We're rebels that play. We don't play. We don't play. That's it, KK. Get over here. KK. Are we players? I'm a CD player. Wait, they're getting away. Sweet, chill. There'll be other bad guys. No, this is our chance. Are you ready? Let's fight. KK. Yeah? Play some battle music. Okay. This is interesting battle music. Not dancing. Oh, I gotta make them dance. Everyone danced with Sweet. They're totally lost in the groove. Hey, I love this song. Ah! 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 Perhaps if we could get them all to dance, we can win. I'm trying, but it's not going so well. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. Time for a game of Name That Dance. Oh, come on, that shouldn't have hit me. Losing TP because of that, too. But wait, I can't dance. Let's just keep trying to dance. How do I get them all to dance, though? Rose and Susie are doing Peanuts dance. Chris is doing the Russian dance. Let's keep dancing. Okay. Woo. This one again. I hate this one because somehow that keeps hitting. Oh, that's because they get bigger. Oh, please stop. Why? No. I love those guys. They are amazing. No, I don't know how to dodge those ones. Okay, that was completely unfair. Are they literally doing their attacks longer and longer? Oh! This is not good. This is not going at all. Don't worry, Susie, I'll just heal them. Hey, wait. Why can't we act without Chris? Because this is unique talent, so... You think I'm too stupid to dance by myself? Susie learned S action. She can now act from her magic menu. Susie? I don't think you should... Happy feet, dumbass! Susie made Rouse learn R action even though he didn't want to. Okay, yeah, it said he. I'm sorry, Chris. Okay. So I think I'm supposed to get purposely down because I was supposed to be down so that they learned that. I think that's what the game wanted me to do. Yeah, because now they're all dancing. Everyone is dancing. Ah. Battle 1. Both lead to same outcome. Feel the beat. Watch my moves. Dance, dance. Hey, losers. Wrap it up. Battle's over. Over? In other type words, we lost? Does that mean we can be friends? KK, no. Fighting's not really my style. Yeah, because you're a coward. I mean, it was fun dancing. Wait, don't worry. I think our dancing beat them? Yeah, all mercy-like. See? When we danced with them, it convinced them we're cool. Now they're on our side. Yes. Hey, you three, welcome to the good side. We are the good side. Just go with it, Susie. Let's rendezvous at our junk shop. Blah. We jammed the door shut, but we'll kick it open. Alright, everyone, let's go. Hey. Well, time to see if I can go back to... Hacker. What? Oh yeah, right here. Go through this way. What? Oh. I liked that. Let's see. Which way was it to the hacker guy again? Oh, yeah. I think it was actually straight ahead. No, I know. It wasn't this way. It was this way. Yes. You found 3 check marks? Neat. Now live in your city. Maybe our cyber paths will cyber cross once more in Queen's Mansion. Meantime, let me show you the power of the blue checkmark. So, The power of the blue check marks is... Oh! The fireworks are shaped as us! I like that! That's very creative! Hey, Tails, welcome to the stream. How's your day going, Tails? How have you not hit affiliate yet? Well, can't hit affiliate if people don't stay. That's just how streaming works. I'm just not lucky to get that many numbers. That, and also, I would get more affiliate if I could play some, like, higher games that's, like, being lately played, but my computer's limitations, I can't really do much, except play games that I can try to run. Crash, boom, bang. There's a terrific noise coming from the building nearby. They're filled with the power of noise music. Dude, every time I see you live, you always have 3+ views. Well, not always. Most of the times, I have mainly 1 to 2 views being Clip, Clap, and Canny. They've been so far in my streams, like, almost every day that I stream. The only time I get, like, other viewers is, like, random people that occasionally visit. Oh, these guys look actually kind of cool up close. I like the one on the right more. I like his style. I am a determined watcher. I always try to keep a tab. Yeah, you don't have to force yourself to watch if you're not able to or don't want to, Tiddles. What I tell everyone that ever visits, they don't have to watch if they don't want to. Do I try hard to see if I can hit affiliate? Yeah, but honestly, maybe that's just people trying to tell me that I'm not ready for it yet. I don't know. Tell me about yourselves. I'm Sweet. The ladies call me Captain. KK. We used to work the sound in this town until Queen came around. KK is short for cakes. She made music against the law. Unless you make a song she likes. Only junk she enjoys are Rivers diss tracks, where the vocalists put themselves down and praises Queen. Or noise music. I really want to see you hit affiliate. You deserve it. Well, that's very sweet of you to say that. Maybe one day I'll hit it. I'm hoping the time I hit it is the time I can show the surprise that I plan to show all you guys. Because I have a very big surprise that I'm planning. But when it's going to happen, I don't know for myself until it happens. But when that does happen, I will let you guys know. Might even do it in a little recording video in case people miss my stream for when I showcase that surprise. But even if Queenie tries to put a limiter on us, can't stop the music. Hear that? We'll just go underground. Crash, boom, bang. That's why we made this junk shop. We'll fund our musical rebellion. Make noise music too. Oh, intriguing. Is it Big Dog? Oh, hello, Starlit Neko. Welcome to the stream. And no, it's not a big dog. It's actually something that's related to me playing games for you guys. Like, I'm gonna be one day getting something that's a big surprise to show you guys that will actually make it so that I can play many of the things I've been wanting to play for all of you guys to enjoy. Kind of like how I used to wanted to play Nocturne Hired Gun, but now I can't because I've gotten to a point in the game where so much stuff is happening. Now my whole computer can't play that without almost crashing and lagging to fuck. Oh, new PC? I'm not telling. I'll tell you in Discord, Tiddles, after the stream. I'll tell you in Discord, but I'm not gonna spoil the stream. In Custom Night in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, I did 1987. and I got a Golden Freddy jump scare. Performance. What? Let's see what we got? Yo, can you handle this? Hold on to your antennas. Yo, how's that? Did you get rocked? All our songs are only 4 seconds long. If you guys want to make a music revolution, you may want to extend your songs. So, tell us about Queen. Queen wasn't always so harsh. Now she was. No, she was. She just got worse somehow. I can make a 4-second song. Hum diddly dum bam, baha gush doody bam bam. Interesting song. It wasn't until that dark fountain showed up that she started going into overdrive. The one on the right has subwoofers for boobs. I'm fucking dead. Joke's on you, I can make a 1-second song. Yeet! Night this, night that, fountain that. Like, what does that knight even have going for it that I don't? Come on. But like I said, he wasn't always so bad. He used to give me sweets for being so sweet. Huh? I never got candy. Kept calling her a hot mama, Cap. Yeah. That wrong? It looks like a mom and tends to overheat. KK, help me out here. KK, what do you think? Huh? I like candy. Applause. 3, 2, 1. It will be interesting if Muffet is in game. She is a great character. 1. Why is all the ones? Yeah, you're right, KK. We gotta focus on what's important. If the band fights, we'll get out of tune. Anyone have any lemon drops? Guess what? Chicken butt? I'll keep you tabbed. Chicken butt? Well, yeah. Every time I hear someone say, guess what? I always joke that with them, just be like, chicken butt? And they're like, what? Guess what? Chicken butt. It rhymes. I'm glad you liked that, Neko. Our main gig is making scrap into machines. Clients are sometimes a bit off-key. They smell off-key, too. What? Like some little weird guy. He wanted us to sneak into Queen's mansion. We're just rebels. We don't want to get in trouble. Yucky poo-poo pants, duck, chicken butt. Recently, we got a real high-class client. Man of taste. He had a way with words. Couldn't even understand him. Now all we gotta do is follow the blueprint, right? It'll be our big time break. Yeah. Let's get a break apart. Big time. Hey, what do you guys sell? Teabago, well, wristband, which I could use to upgrade my second armor. Eka Saber. Auto axe. I'm buying all 3 of these. Nice! See ya, smell ya, hear ya. I'm a god at rapping. Bam bam ba-dum ba bam. Bam bam ba-doom ba-doom. Curious. Annoying. Ha! You realize you won't ever attack, right? Yeah, but I like to grab stuff because some of these items look cool. Don't judge me, Candy! How dare you judge my strategy to buy weapons I'll never use? How dare you? I don't remember getting Rouse a dainty skirt. Maybe I did in the last chapter? I think I did. Mumble, 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 mumble. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became a prince of a town called Bel Air. Bam. Gushandra. Alright, did I talk this guy? I had this unassuming story as a rebel. I realized I don't really know how I would help them. I have Spice Bag. You have a Spice Bag? Why do you have a random Spice Bag? All my friends turned into wear wires, but it's no big deal. I've been on Queen's side since the beginning, so I'm safe. Yeah, good luck with that till she decides to. Oh, hello, wear wires. Oh. Pet. Air. Too much! It's too awkward! Remember when we talked about favorite foods? Oh! Wait, so what's in the spice bag? Fries, chips, vegetables, and chicken. They spicy. Ooh, they spicy. I guess the were creature doesn't like spicy food. If you don't like spicy food, I can get you something sweet! Yeah, did it! And now pacify. Haha! Very spicy. Tension bit. What was that? Raises TP by 32% in battle. Oh, cool! Hee. Shall I help you save? No, I shan't. I haven't the faintest idea what that is. So in other words, that guy's useless. Nah, I don't lack it. It. There. Ah, I was hoping that would. Ah! Okay. Jiggle, jiggle. Magic. That. And spare. Time to throw me! And follow with a spare. Yeah! Gotcha! Okay. Leave me alone! Oh! Wait. Was that hinting? Aha! Oh, revivement! Nice, I got a revivement. Fucking fuck ale. Where'd it go? Ah! Okay, those are bombs! Ah! Oh, the key! How do I make this guy go poof? Oh, right, it did. Hey! Wait, is there another way? Is there another pathway I should know about? No. Okay. Let's go! Ah! They were trying to crush me! Did 10 push-ups? I'm a bodybuilder now. I wish I could do 10 push-ups without getting tired. I need to do some more, like... Hey, what the hell are these things? Looks like if we ride them, they might bring us over to the fountain. Really? Let's get on. What? Ah! That's adorable! Enough, you foolish children. I have been merciful to you thus far, but now is time for your unwillful imprisonment. Capture. Drop the capturing capsules. You missed. You missed. That was not a miss. It was tactical calibration. I physically can't do push-ups. My elbows won't bend. How does your elbows not bend? How are you typing on a keyboard if you're not having your arms bent to The type? Canny, who hurt you? Who hurt Canny? Whoever hurt Canny needs to get their lumps. So, are you gonna try it again? No, I only have like 4 cages. Okay, wait. I have a small plot twist for you. Come forward, my peon. Sorry, I just couldn't say no. Really, Noel? You agreed? I can bend them normally, though. Okay, I was about to say... Noel? Hi, Susie. How are you? Okay, I guess. The, roller coaster is, I like it. Was 2? Thanks! Are your elbows not strong enough? No idea. I just built different. Okay, this isn't working. Bring in the next guy. Oh no. Are you serious? Why are you in a Super Saiyan outfit from Dragon Ball Z? Fear not, my beloved Noel. This valiant warrior of brave intelligence will be your knight in glow-in-the-dark armor. Ah. Literally, my femurs are created the wrong way. Whole different thing, though. I play as a hunter. Do you for the first time? Birdly? You asked Birdly to be on your team? I did not ask him. I did not ask him. I did not ask him. That's Lord Birdly to you, simpletons. And soon, Super Lord Bird. What does that mean? I have no damn clue. Just go with it. You see, thanks to our wondrous queen, we will soon rule the world and turn this land of fools into a smartopia. A true scientocracy, where the geniuses of the world can bathe freely in pools of fresh fruit and ambrosia. No longer held back by protozoans like you. And the key to that? Us, Noel and I. Our power, the Light Nerd's power. You mean Light Nerd? No. Queen said Light Nerds. I actually did. Birdly, Queen's just manipulating you. Heh, that's what she said you'd say to me. I actually did. Now, Chris, I must admit, I feel pity for you. Unlike Susie, I always saw some potential in you. Join our side, and I might let you scrub our royal toilet. Birdly, I've been wanting to say this to you ever since I first saw you in the first chapter of the game. Fuck you. Ah, Chris, I suppose I knew you would never. Well, if you're dead set on proving your inferiority, allow me to assist you. Oh, you wanna fuck? Okay, Birdly, let's fucking play. Oh, Buttertongues, he did a bad boy thing. Let's bump him. The whole gang will attempt to bump into Birdley's car. Ha! Chris, I get why you're getting in my way. You're jealous, aren't you? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that one hit me. That's fine. Quote of the day. Oh, you wanna fuck? Oh no, the copper whoppers, I hear them. Birdley, the best gamer. Birdley can suck it. He is not the best gamer. I'm not saying I'm the best gamer either. I just know Birdley isn't. Trying to be tactile. Let's bump him again. Chris, you're tired of being the class number 3 gazing distantly at Noel. Ice-fruited figure. Ew. That was an interesting attack that almost made me freak out. Birdley is a weak version of King DDD. I like how even the coaster looks narcissistic. Like, he's wearing armor that, to me, it reminds me of the Saiyans from Dragon Ball Z. He's literally wearing Saiyan armor. Let's see. I guess I just everyone bump him more. So rather than ever studying, you'd enlist Susie to take us down. Wasn't ready for the side attacks. No, he's wearing glow-in-the-dark armor, he said it himself. Well, yeah, he's wearing glow-in-the-dark armor, but it's in Saiyan style. Okay, so this one I need to bump. Bump. And... oh, I don't have enough? I was gonna... actually, I could use an item to heal Rouse. I just want to make sure Rouse stays healed. So every bump does 6%. That's what I'm seeing. Chris, you are truly depraved, playing in the mud with the class hellion. What? The game lagged and messed me up. Okay. So he can be spotted more easily. Why would you need glow-in-the-dark armor? I don't know why he would want glow-in-the-dark armor. I feel like that's a horrible design choice. For Chris, I am a kind and brave hero. If you come to our side, you may be a slightly less distant number 3. Haha, slightly. Oh, Birdley, you're really studying. What? My car is breaking? Fools, this is smart smoke. It means my car is getting stronger. Go ahead, bump me, you bumparians. I'll show you bumper cars is a game of intellect, not skill. Blah. Dang it. It's hard for me to pay attention to the lines and also avoid the sideways. Actually, after this bump... yeah, after this bump should actually finish him. Let's use this extra heal. What? My coaster. It's... What? That's not fair! My queen, save me! In a minute, dear. And last but not least, she doesn't know who the hell she is. Concussia. His duck looks like it has a concussion. Hello, everyone. I have some news updates. See, this roller coaster, it's not actually finished. I know what that means, Susie. We're about to go for a very big drop. Pain. Oh, never mind. It's a ramp. Oh. Garbage. Looks like this trash saved us. Come on. Who's the king of the trash pile now? I don't think you're the king of the trash pile anymore. You just got dethroned. Ow. Susie, are you alright? It's nothing. I just... Ow. You don't want me to look? Look at what? I'm fine. Whoa, hey, what the heck are you? Feel better? Feel better? After you just came up and... Doesn't feel worse. How do you do that? That healing. Oh. Any magic? It's simple, Susie. Anyone can do it. Oh no, I'm sad now. Why are you sad? What's wrong, Neko? I could even teach you, if you're interested. Ask me again when it's like blood explosion, man. But, if you wanted, I guess I could learn. Then you wouldn't, you know, have to annoy me with it anymore. Sure, Susie. Next time we have a break. Let's just go already. Okay. Dug through the trash. Found a dark candy. I don't know which way is progress and which one. That looks like progress. What the hell? Oh. Door's locked. Okay. I guess I'll just go the other way then. And tells me I need to remember that eggplant that looked like a trash bag. So all these trash bags looks like eggplants, and there's an eggplant that looks like a trash bag. Why not? And a giant gum. I'm Nubbert. Everybody loves me. That's why I live in the trash. Ah. Oh boy, I'm trashy. Did you know about adjusting your inventory? Trash cans like me can hold all sorts of things. Just like your storage. If you get more than 12 items... yeah. Not now, dude. It was sort of an emotional moment. Oh. Oh, that's okay. By the way, Chris, I just remembered. Although you can only carry 12 items around, your storage will hold any extra items you pick up. Access it where you get recruits. Enemies you spare get recruited to a town, remember? Oh, that seems like pretty useful information. Ah, man. Did you overclock? Wait, what do you mean by overclock my PC? I don't remember making my PC overclocked. There's a fork in the path, Chris. Make it go faster. No, this game isn't that hard to run. But it shortens lifespan. Like I said, like my computer, I don't remember putting it on overclock. Why are you suddenly asking? Because if you ever want to do it, no. I don't remember putting my computer on overclock. It might be advantageous if we split up. Who do you want to go with? Setting. I mean, it's all of a sudden that you're asking me about, like, if my computer's overclocked. I think I'll go with Rouse. Rouse's become my favorite. Hey, why does Chris get to choose all the time? I'm bored. I'm sorry I'm not making it as entertaining for you. I'm very sorry. Rosie, you're going with me. Huh? Chris, Well then! So nice of them to give me a choice and then deny it. I wanted to do that. Oh no, survive the Jeff the Killer in Roblox. No, too scary. Welcome to the city. Neither fluffy boys nor mean girls with you. Reluctantly, you're filled with the power from the cat sign. I will do it and I will save scaries. Hello. I heard the roller coasters are undergoing maintenance. That's a pain because it's our only form of public transit. Welcome to Cyber City. Pedestrians need to press the switch to cross traffic. I see now. What? Dang it. Ha ha ha! Right. A large event is going to happen in the streets later. Told to make room for something. What are we cleaning up for, you ask? We don't know. Hey, perhaps? In an alley. Trash can! Trash. On $20. $20. Yay! 20 bucks. Ah! Pop-ups popped up. Oh, great, I'm by myself. Lock. Yay! Ah! Ah! Wait. Click it. Click it. You want me to click it? Alright, hold on. I guess we'll see what clicking it does by going back here. Okay. Should be respawned. Alright, let's see what happens when I click. Consciously clicked on an ad for a video about making knives out of spaghetti. Oh. Well, I am screwed. I cannot see. Okay! Not doing that again! Ah! 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 Too many birds! Bird! Ah! 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 You have to click it again for what is wanted? Okay. Make it extra saves. Ah! You guys really want me to make that many extras? You have to click again for what is wanted. I mean, when there's 3 people on the field. So, you guys want me to do it again by making a third and then doing it again? No, the extra save is for alt route we can do later. Okay. Oh, Noel! Chris? What are you... Oh, Noel, sweetie. Don't let her find me. Noel, sweetie, darling. Honey, where are you? We're a team now, remember? Still have to be my willing minion. Chris. Chris? Our comrades have pressed the escape key on us. So let's come to this. In order to find our teams, we must form an uneasy truce. Queen, my splendid queen, where are you? Oh no, don't let him find me! I'm amazed she didn't spot Noelle when she hit up there. Ah, Chris, not the life form I was looking for. Where's the rest of the plus squad? Don't tell me you got abandoned. Ha! Ha ha! That's what you get for trusting Susie. Ha! Huh? Noelle? Queen? They're just busy retro gaming somewhere. I bet they're waiting for me on the player select screen. Listening to strangely groovy music. Ha 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 ha. Let's come to this. Better to find our respective team. Here's... We must form a truce. What the? Who the beep said you could double truces? Huh? You hear something? Honk honk. No, it's just the sounds of the city. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be ahead. Don't be late. This as part of our truce, the better one. Keep distracting Birdly and find Noel. For you see, Birdly, he's... Okay, there's nothing wrong with him. He's just annoying. Toodles! Chris, it's okay. Got any room for another truce? Sure. Thanks, Chris. No, joined the party! Yay! I have a new party member! Oh, let's join your party. Filled with the power. Not knowing what a sugar plum. Why sugar plums? Oh, Noel, the best gay character. Make a second save here. Okay, I'll make a second save after they're done conversating. What? What? I'm just asking. It's a normal question. Okay. Want me to make a second save. Okay, so I made a second save, so you want me to go back? There's an alternate route you can take here. Going normal from save time later. Wait, so what am I doing? Like, am I going back or am I going forward? Wait, this is where Snowgrave run G or kill run. Let's continue. What? Mouse? Sorry, Chris. Could you deal with them somehow? Maybe if you can get them in the other mouse hole. Okay. How do I... How do I get the other one? Can't move it. Mice will rotate 90 degrees when they head with the... Citizens must push blocks to get my... I just put it? Nope. First, if the mice hit a wall, they'll come over here. Try using those blocks to get them into the hole. I'm trying, but I... Did that on purpose, didn't you? It's like when they swapped my eggnog with mayo. Ah. I am confused what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I need to, like, put it just... Oh, hold on, I see it. I see it now. Okay, so I'm gonna collide it there. I need to do that. Down. Okay, that should do it. There we go. Yeah, I knew to bring him to the hole, I just didn't understand, like, the block positioning, that's all. Looks like that took care of it. Nothing. Huh? What's going on? What are we doing? Take care. Huh? What are you telling me to do? Act? Can someone please explain what's going on? Oh boy. Is this your first time in a battle? Well, yes. Oh boy. You and Viron couldn't explain how battles work to know. I get it. Kind of like Dragon Blazers. Sure, whatever that is. And if we're nice to you, see? Yeah. And the way I have to do it, that is, dressing up in a weird costume. Yeah. You were no shower to the enemy. Tender loving care. Nice. Ah. Ah. Action? Heal prayer, sleep mist, ice shock? Oh. Okay. So she's a supportive character. Oh, more enemies. Okay. Hospitality. All acted warmly towards MB Lance. Needles aren't scary. Medicine's important, you know. This girl is so sweet. Oh. For people who are giant syringes, it's weird that their attacks were streetcar things. Who's this guy? We are Addisons. All we do is advertise. This is an advertisement too. Advertisement's now only $9.99. Yeah, no, I'm not buying. What's this way? That looks like progress. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's kill the last two we need. Well, not kill, but spare the last two. Ah! Where's the hospital signs coming from now? Addison's. All we do is advertise. This is an advertisement too. Susie? She's right there. But I can't get the courage to say anything. Who's that person she's with? It looks kind of like... they're looking over here. Let's go. I'm so glad they're having such a good... I see how it is, guys. I like how she's holding her head. Oh no. Oh, it's a... Okay, I see it. Ooh, okay. Can't even cross the street without getting my ass kicked. I love the city. Since everyone else got plugged, they're a lot more agreeable. Nice. Oh, hi. I might as well get rid of views. Let's see. Take care of you. And... spare. Ah! Dang it. I am still horrible at dodging. Let's see. Now I haven't noticed. There's another. Oh-ho! Two young beings together on a school night. Did I interest you in some shoes? Huh? No, you've got it totally wrong. Chris and I are just friends? Chris has been my neighbor for... We've been through so much, sometimes it seems like we know each other better than anyone. Yet somehow, it's hard to say we're exactly friends. Yeah, I say we're friends. Yep, that's right. We're friends. It's surprisingly nice just hearing Chris say that. Wait, what's down here? Advertisement for a giant Ferris wheel. Yes, that's amazing. Makes the one at the festival look like a toy. Wonder if Susie would. Gosh, who am I kidding? Yeah, I think Susie would. Really? You really think so? And coming from Susie expert Chris, thanks. Hey Chris, how'd you become the Susie expert? A lot of pain, actually, to start. Looks like you need to hold it down. Chris, you keep standing on this one. Okay, now you come over here. Nice teamwork. Oh. Okay. Trying to think of what way is progress and what way is... This might be progress. Getting lost in the craftsmanship. Boxes. I think this is progress. Hold on, I'm gonna go back. I want to go up. Because I don't want to miss on secret things if it can find me chests again. Hey, there's a person. Hey, got any way to deal with crushing existential head? Looking for a friend. A friend that looks sound. They're talking about me! Okay! Well, hope you have fun with your crisis. Woo! Bless me! Chris, it's Queen. She's right over there. Can you distract her somehow? She drunk? She's blushing. Thank you, Clip Clap. Oh. Lamau. You're here. Sorry, Chris. Well, I've been looking for Noelle. I've had, like, 4 of these all-ages appropriate glasses of pure battery acid. Sorry, that was my throwing glass. It's safe. Look, Chris. Crisscross applesauce. Now that we are trucies, I feel like we are the same. Mathematical wavelength. Okay, this is awkward. You get me, Chris. You do not do crazy things like have opinions, or scream when I capture you, or tell me horrible plans for Smart Boy theme. I just cannot compute. Well, why everyone else is so ungrateful? I noticed that explosion! That explosion is the same explosion from Metal Slug! Well, kind of. It's more of a downgraded variant, but it's similar graphic and texture. Whoops, that was my extra dangerous glass. Chris, I just want to make everyone smile. And if I become an evil villain to accomplish that, is that bad? They use that a lot. How many explosions does she have? It's okay. You do not have to answer. You would be wrong. But Chris, while we're still trucies, maybe we could make the most of it. Play that game again. Wasn't that fun, Chris? Just you and me. Having a good time. No one else to get in the way. Is that a statue of him wearing Crocs and a diaper that says IQ? Birdly, you try to make yourself look cool, you just look stupid as a statue. Queen, I've been looking everywhere to show you this. A monument to our greatness together. Oh. It's, well, how do I put this? Very smart. So smart you are. I love tolerating you. Aha! I knew you'd be enamored. Such perfect taste. Very cool statue. Excuse me, teacher, I have 200 questions. I did not know you had nipples. I will soon, in our ideal world. Chris, feel free to admire our artisanship. Queen and I have plans to consider. Yes, oh so good, looking forward to that. Yum, 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 yum. Let's go, Burgley. Keep going. I am right behind you. Procedurally lowering the volume of my voice. Sorry, Chris, I must off-tab out of here. Wow, cool face. She's wearing a box on her head! Phew. Looks like my disguise worked. Silly looking, but it beats hiding. Let's get going, Chris. Just realized, I can't see anything. I mean... Guess I'll try not wearing it unless I have to. Okay, let's go for the real this time. I mean, you could have just put eye holes in it, but okay. What is this? You. Chris, can you stop looking at this thing? Yeah, I think let's keep going. Hey, it's you guys! Yo, how's it hanging? We're making some extra money by selling in the city. We gotta make those bucks somehow. Buy new gear, gotta get new kicks. I wanna be a car. Good thinking, KK. Gotta have a way to get around. Honk honk. Ah. Okay. Guess I'll continue with the secondary save. Keep looking at it? Like, keep looking at the statue. I'm lost in the craftsmanship. Why do we have to look at this twice? There's so much to look at here. Chris? It's a work of art. What part are we looking at? If I say I like it, will you stop looking at it? Hey, isn't this thing just the best? This statue seems to suck bad. Chris! There is no reason to look at this. Ah, fine. Alright. Okay, we're actually gonna end off the stream here, just 2 minutes before the 3-hour mark. I am actually out of energy, especially since doing 10 loads of laundry early today. So, I am completely out of it, but I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys look forward to more streams in the future. Especially tomorrow, there'll be another Deltarune stream for Chapter 2 tomorrow for you guys to join and enjoy. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys had fun. I hope to see you guys tomorrow during that stream. That being said, thank you so much. Take care, be safe, and